Mr. Hummer. Something terrible has happened. Fletcher suddenly rushed in, stumbling in his steps. His disheveled and panicked appearance looked extremely out of place. What's with the commotion? Joshua's expression turned cold, and he appeared upset. Speak up. What's wrong? Dustin is out here on a killing spree. Fletcher reported in a whisper. Oh? Joshua raised an eyebrow. He dares barge in here despite knowing it's the lion's den? Is this kiddo really that brave? What do we do now, Mr. Hummer? Fletcher asked anxiously. What do you mean? Get Dark Wrath and Light Wrath to kill him. Don't let him interrupt our party. Joshua waved him away. Mr. Hummer, he's already killed them both. Fletcher was somber. Joshua frowned. When Dark Wrath and Light Wrath join forces, even Judge would need to exert his full strength. Is this kiddo that skilled? It would have been great if they joined forces, but they were too arrogant and gave him a chance to defeat them. Fletcher sounded helpless. Those fools! What useless trash! Joshua was displeased. He was upset to have to expend extra effort on an ant that was supposed to be easily squashed. In the midst of their conversation, the huge doors to the villa were kicked open with a deafening crash. A tall figure strode in with a murderous look. Listen up, Hummers. I'm giving you 3 minutes. Let her go immediately, otherwise, nobody is leaving this place alive. Dustin scanned his surroundings, his voice cold. The hall exploded in a frenzy when they heard him. Who is this punk? How dare he make a scene at the Hummers? Doesn't he value his life? If you don't want to die, scram right now. Otherwise, your end will be near. Fuck! Who is this punk? He's so wild. Everyone present whispered and pointed in righteous indignation. Everyone, please calm down. I'll handle it. Joshua walked slowly to the center, a faint smile playing on his lips. You must be Dustin. Kneel and apologize to my honored guests tonight, and I might spare your life. Who do you think you are? You're not worthy for me to kneel before you, Dustin responded coldly. Joshua's expression turned dark. Kiddo, do you know who you're talking to? Do you think you can act recklessly here just because you defeated Dark Wrath and Light Wrath? Let me tell you, those two are just like you, mere ants in my eyes. You have 2 minutes left. Dustin was stone-faced. Joshua chuckled, I'll give it to you. You're fearless for someone nearing death. With a sneer, he ordered. Judge, I'll leave this person to you. Deal with him cleanly. I don't want blood to stain the floor. No problem. Right then, a middle-aged man in a long robe suddenly leaped on from the second floor. He had a tall stature and wore a mask. He held a relatively short, steel spear in his hand, exuding a chilling air around him. Damn! Isn't that Judge, who is ranked 3rd on the 100 Immortals? I can't believe he's here. With Judge here, there is no escape. This punk is dead for sure. After the long-robed man appeared, the hall erupted in another frenzy. Judge had a well-known reputation to his name, and his sudden appearance was bound to bring forth a torrent of bloodshed. Dustin! We're here to assist you. At this moment, Isfred and a few injured shadow guards staggered into the room. You won't be of any help. Go wait at the side, Dustin remarked flatly. Isfred frowned after hearing him. It was the first time in her life being shunned as such. Even though we're not as skilled as you are, we still have our merits. It would be advantageous to have more numbers, she said with a resolute expression. Suit yourselves. Just don't stand in my way. Dustin couldn't care less. She pursed her lips. As an exceptional female fighter, she'd never experienced such blatant disregard. No matter what, she was determined to showcase her full strength, to prove to the person before her that women were as formidable as men. Just as the thought crossed her mind, she glanced ahead and noticed Judge standing right in the center. She froze on the spot. What's going on? Why is Judge here? Did the Hummers invite bystanders to the fray? Isfred was secretly apprehensive and worried at the same time. With the warrior ranked 3rd among the 100 Immortals here, they were going to suffer an immeasurable loss. That was because Judge's skills far surpassed those of Dark Wrath and Light Wrath. They weren't even on the same plane. This screamed trouble.